What's going on, everyone? Superhuman LA here, aka Super. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I am so sorry that I've had to take a break for a while. I've been extremely sick and I'm just recovering now, so if I still sound a little odd, that's why. I definitely watched the 6th anniversary updates, the things that they're trying to bring to Dead by Daylight, and I have wanted to talk about it now since it started and since they announced it, but haven't gotten the ability to, so let's make a video about it. And while we're going over this, I'm going to be overlaying some game footage so you guys can watch something while we're talking about this. Let me know down below what you guys are the most excited for in the comments. And also, I did stream this on Twitch with like a little VTube, character thing, but I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday starting at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So Twitch link will be down below as well. And yeah, let's start talking. So the first thing that I'm the most excited about is the implementation of bots. I think for practice and for content creators, it is going to be absolutely incredible. One of my biggest things is when I'm a new killer or someone who I haven't used before and I'm still trying to understand the way they play, for some reason, I always get matched up against people who are far outside of my skill level with that killer itself. I'm going up against meta players when I'm still trying to learn how to use killers like the Cenobite or Bubba or Myers, and it's absolutely insane to me. Also, learning the new perks, how to make sure everything has synergy with it, I think that's going to be the best way to test it. You can see if Jolt, Scorch Hook, Pain Resonance, and Dead Man Switch or builds like it have any synergy together, and I think that's going to be a massive help to the killer mains and to the content creators. I think it's going to help content creators come up with more ideas that maybe haven't been put together between perks and add-ons and anything. I think I'm really excited for that aspect. Also, learning new killers is going to be phenomenal. All right, next up we have the Mori updates. I actually really like the idea of having the last person automatically die and it takes you to a place where the Mori can't be blocked. I think that is a great idea, although it will stop people from being able to just give hatch. Technically you could just not down them, right, and let them get hatch. So that's the way to think about it. For me, that's the way I think about it. I think that's going to be the best way to overcome if you don't want to Mori the last person. But with it, yeah, I could see why some people aren't a huge fan of it. I like it. I think it's a cool way to end a game, and I think that it really ties together what Dead by Daylight's supposed to be, and that's, a little horror game. I think that's cool. Let me know what you guys think about that one specifically. I'm curious. Dead by Daylight also announced that they're going to be reworking 40 perks that are meta perks, and I think that this is incredible to switch things up and create more variety. I am personally tired of seeing Dead Hard, Borrowed Time, Decisive Strike, Iron Will, and Self-Care, or Boons, and all these meta perks over and over and over again. Granted, as a killer, I tend to use perks that are also very meta to combat this, but I think creating variety, my brain, I don't know about y'all, but my brain likes to try to create different builds to see what works, but it's almost not fun to use it against meta players because it's just difficult. It's different. I'm competitive, I like to win, but I also like to try new things. So I think that reworking these perks and making them have more synergy with each other will be really nice, and it'll be a switch up that the game really needs. The quality of life updates. My favorite one is definitely when they announced that we were actually going to be able to do something while queued up for a game. This is a massive quality of life change that was so needed. I was so tired of having to unready in order to see my challenges and see what I need to do. Now we're going to be able to go through our challenges and see what tomes they're on and do that while we're in queue. Phenomenal. Thank you, behavior. That is something that is so simple but is going to make the experience of Dead by Daylight so much better, in my opinion. No more having to wait to find a challenge that you're trying to do. Now you can ready up and then find a challenge or change up challenges and you can have one active one for survivor and killer. No more having to say, okay, you know what, I want to switch to killer or survivor right now, and then having to remember to switch the challenge. Amazing, amazing thought. Thank you for listening to us. It's, yeah, I love it. Now, one thing that I do have to say is, although I appreciate the matchmaking incentives that they announced, which is offering more blood points to make queue times shorter, I don't think it inherently fixes the issue that Dead by Daylight's having, which means there shouldn't be those massive queue times in the first place. The reason that those are happening, in my opinion, is because survivors are using perks that are overly strong all the time, and the MMR is making it harder for killers to really enjoy playing it. As a killer, your whole goal is to kill survivors, and if you can't do that and have a good time doing that, it's going to create issues. And I think that this is where the rework of the perks also goes hand in hand with the matchmaking incentives. I think that once the rework happens, matchmaking will naturally get better if they do it correctly. Less survivors will run meta perks, right? And there'll be more synergy with other perks, and they'll feel like they can use things other than Decisive Strike and Dead Hard and Boon Circle of Healing, you know, that kind of stuff. They'll feel like the selection is broader to actually win, and killers will be more likely to have fun competition rather than just direct sweat. I think, you know, like I said, although it doesn't fix the issue immediately, it does give us the choice. If I could get 50% more blood points by playing killer, I'll play killer, because I need to level up my perks and get more stuff for killers anyways, and even use those points towards survivors. So good on that. And then finally, we have the perk loadouts. I think that's cool. If you're running a survive with friends, you could be like, hey, do you guys want to focus more on gens? Do you want me to focus more on running killers? You can have different perk loadouts for that and skins attached to it, which are pretty cool. I like that idea. Overall, I was really excited about the announcements that they made for this event. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys were excited about it, what you're most excited about. I really want to know. I just wanted to touch on this real quick, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you've made it this far. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I cannot wait for this event. The Masquerade, it's coming. The new Dredge is amazing, which is the new killer if you guys haven't seen already. Looks so much fun. I'm excited. Let me know if you guys are too. I can't wait to see you in the fog.